Holla, yeah, yo. Ha. Come on, what with it? Yeah. Moon, shine. Super, station, DJ, spinner, yeah. This ain't a journey down memory lane. My man, look forward for it. Sure. It's pure like Premier cutting on the chorus, but you got nothing for us. You the itch we scratch. The bandwagon left the station a bit too fast. It's the year of the wax reform. It's no mystery with Spinner on the board. This'll go down in history officially. I've had it with some of your doubts. You all critics, all of a sudden you run in your mouth. But don't be mad. Don't let my shine keep you up nights. I'll embarrass you herbs like bums and bum fights. As a matter of fact, you done right. You better be mad. I'm taking your pen and pad, I'm plugging your mics and running. You wonder what happened to pride. A lumberjack look-alike took it. Now you all crooked. I'm not about to lie for some props, kid. I'll overdrive any phony guy trying to stop it. Y'all will never hit this level, you ain't touching the clip. We put the pedal to the metal till the muffler split. We getting shifty on cats so they know that we lie. We put the whole industry into overdrive. It's like 1, 2, get your engines revving like 3, 4. We going for a ride like 1, 2, get your engines revving like 3, 4 for the overdrive.
We taking over the game, consider yourself notified. Spinner on the beat, the rhyme flows in overdrive. Before the industry, they treated us like out-of-towners. Now that we got a name, lames wanna crowd around us. My crew's eternally dope and can't another touch us. You still learning the ropes like chicks double dutching. I'm still laughing in the face of non-believers, weaving in and out of beats like lacing up Adidas at the pace of a cheetah. I'm making rap bands clap hands, stop what they doing and race to the speaker just to peep. Moonshine and super rapping for the WR. Wax reform, we unlike any other crew. My name stays cemented, and since the late 80s I've been putting fear in niggas like the AIDS epidemic. So I blaze every sentence like the first time big and heard. Praise when we spit it, taking the respect that we deserve.
Y'all will never hit this level, you ain't touching the click. We put the pedal to the metal till the muffler split. We getting shifty on cats so they know that we lie. We put the whole industry into overdrive. It's like 1, 2, get your engines revving like 3, 4. We going for a ride like 1, 2, get your engines revving like 3, 4 for the overdrive.
Bring it to your vibe, 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 bring it to your
The 88 rawness is what I bring back. The hardest thing about your city was pulling off the shrink wrap. I could run through the can without breaking the sweat. I put my money where my mouth is. Who's taking the bets? I'm on point like a sniper when he's rifle holding. You made a career out of biting like Michael Bolton. And despite what they told you, your buzz disappeared and your hype died down, so it's rightfully over.
It's over like pink do-rags and mixtape bootlegs and dropping names. It's over for the fake to brag. You think you exempt? Nah, but you're the new target. Last year you slept on us and now you trying to start shit. Without the hater mentality, you a kid just running your jib. Get off the internet and out of your crib. We ain't the mob, but we'll take you for a ride and show you how the crew do it, shifting into overdrive. Y'all will never hit this level, you ain't touching the click. We put the pedal to the metal till the muffler split. We getting shifty on cats so they know that we lie. We put the whole industry into overdrive. It's like 1, 2, get your engines revving like 3, 4. We going for a ride like 1, 2, get your engines revving like 3, 4 for the overdrive. Y'all will never hit this level, you ain't touching the click. We put the pedal to the metal till the muffler split. We getting shifty on cats so they know that we lie. We put the whole industry into overdrive. It's like 1, 2, get your engines revving like 3, 4. We going for a ride like 1, 2, get your engines revving like 3, 4 for the overdrive.
Do the chorus now. Yeah.
My man
Respect
in Germany.
all my peoples that I met across the globe, man.
Italy, France,
Fat John Studios, record play, my man John, Sonny G, Professor G,
keep it alive.
Strong, Bristol,
Flex the architect,
my man
on the
Nick,
tracks.
all the people in Paris, you know. I gotta catch the train, but you best believe I won't forget your name. From me and the whole crew, merci beaucoup. Thanks for the food, you cats was so cool. It's been a long run, most fun so far. Say peace to them, that's a better yet, au revoir. Yeah, I wanna shout out my wife, of course, Denise.
You know what I'm saying?
My newborn son, Isaiah.
Been a good time, can't wait to get home.
Tampa.
To my daughter,
My man O'Schmegley, my man Brizzy, my man Weebox, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Othello,
my man DJ Idol's in the house, my man DJ Balance, all the spit kickers, the sound providers.
Let me say the stay's been a blessing. Seasons change, I envision myself back home and out on the range. Landscape shift through time on this red-eye flight. Reminisce on this tour in 06 and say goodnight. Been around the globe, tried at God's green earth, putting in work. My pocket's slim, but seen people overcome hurts and lies. Encouraged by the fact that came to rock the show, then be out. Fruits of the feedback and covering my doubts. To be false and forgotten, I praise the King of Kings, Christ, the mighty Lamb, taking me through the foreign lands. In a generation that's searching for hope, no one told you wishing on a star will get you very far. Goodbye, I say the bad habits of the past. Days become seconds, and the seconds I burn fast. Choices made dictate our futures, rest the place. Yesterday's a thought, today's a gift I embrace.
Yo, I wanna give a shout out to Donna B. I'm saying it, Bob. All my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Kevin from the Albany. You know what I'm saying? The guy who made the pizza, really good. You know, anybody else I forgot it wasn't on purpose. Man, out of here. Yeah.
My bags are packed and my ticket is reserved. It's too late to turn back now, so let's go. It's gonna be a long road, no matter how you cut it. And it feels even longer when you don't trust the pilot, cause he's the one flying and I'm just relaxing. Sitting in my chair with my seatbelt fastened. Passing by beautiful scenes but never stopping. Getting out and looking around is not an option. I can't follow my eyes, time is limited. Life can feel so short but it's infinite. This is a symphony and I'm just an instrument. God orchestrates the composition, are you listening? I'm reading sheet music, sometimes I sleep through it, but it's love motivates me to keep moving. I try to speak fluent through my habits and actions, so even if you're deaf, you can understand the passion.
Yeah, big shout out to my moms, my grandma Maisie,
my mother Harriet, my father Steven. You know,
my friend,
just giving me this life.
Yeah, my dog Fife,
my brother,
I really have a dog named Fife.
My grandparents,
okay.
When you get married, you know the family
definitely not least.
Just expand.
My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
You know, the biggest part of my family, you know, God, give her a life.
That's all she wrote, man.
Rescued me.
It's almost over,
from
man.
My sins.
4 days and you on the flight,
Jesus
son.
Christ, thank you so much.
Ill, son. Crazy ill, son. Burger
really
Land.
Express, you know, my gratitude and my appreciation.
Maxi Burger, yo, the fries off the hook, the little Swiss flag, and the burger and the Swiss chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to send an invitation out to the world to come and participate with the strange fruit in this love movement, the strangest way.
A bona fide star with no cash flow. My light shine bright, my intent is to fight, but I love this life. My life is like everyday disadvantages. Get down with this, no herbals, no essence. No reason for smoking the cannabis. Verbal lessons, I'm cramming it. Advantage, infinite planet spit, intense. My eyes filled with incense, paragraph and dent. My suspense is intent, lay back in the sense. Yo, I'm about to flip this kid. Listen, my ears on mouths and jazz, sipping on each brew. Letting time pass as I chill my crew. Doing what I do, relax it back. My raps abstract, poetic, complex. Yo, this was the syntax. Can you dig that?
Love is my world, love is my mind, love is the essence of life. Love brings the sunshine that overcomes pain. Love is my baby girl, love is my sun, love is so real, so real.
Surviving you in the freeze, you sleep in summer heat. 365 with cats around rob you so they can eat. And Uncle Sam is wanting me to come and join his army, cause some Afghanis exercising they don't believe. Retaliation, that's the result of your dictating. The reason why they crumble our buildings and foundations. We need to start erasing the hate, embracing the youth, replacing your 80 proof with the everlasting truth. Can't deliver my punchline, niggas will try to shoot, and if it's yours or mine, and the bullets coming at you. And I don't wanna have to kill another human, because the system's abusing the privilege of using my art. Choose my direction through the views of my heart, waiting to spark a revolution. My words will purify your mind pollution. For permanent problems, we need a solid solution. So why they telling me my lovely is just a spoof?
Listen. Hey yo, I'm loving this track. My loving is real. What I love is a matter of fact. Living is love, loving is living above all means. I love my team, love my peeps getting his green. So I love my mom, just love my dad. Loving the way they used to hold me when the times were bad. I love all my family, my next of kin. All of this love for my sister, we the best of friends. My stress begins, but love conquers all when in Christ. My grandmother's for living an inspirational life. Love is like paying the price of love with my beautiful wife. Creates my two sons shining so bright. It's all love now.
Love is my world. Love is my world. Love is the essence of love. Love brings us sunshine. Love is my baby. Love is my sun. So my love is so real. Love is so real. Oh, love is so real. Love is so real. Love is so real. Love is you, loving me. Love is so real. Love is so real, so sweet.
Okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of stuff do you need? You know what I'm talking about?
Summer turns to snow.
This is my soul on a postcard, stamp with no address. I just hope it gets to where it's gotta go and beats the cold stress. Cause those who can't take it go west coast, on the search for gold. Let's see how far they get before their progress slows. California dream gets old and overrated. Some mediocre artists go to settle for less as broke waiters. Travel in packs like chain smokers with the hopes of being famous. Can't make it on their own. I seen the bandwagon pass me by while I was dragging my boycott, pulling my own weight and stride. It was my choice not to ask for a ride, cause one at a time I come across those who fallen off and careers died on the side of the road like no one noticed or thought twice. You're covered in snow and frostbite. All the irony when karma catches up. Taste your own medicine means just see where you end up. Where the fuck are they now as time passed? Miles back in piles, and all I do is smile and laugh. Cause once it hits November, it's just another winter. Don't think I won't remember who should get the middle finger. I've gone this far and I've counted these days. My soul in a postcard, it found its way through the bullshit and politics, in and out of this, from the bottom up. Finished where I started, survived another winter.
Go blind every time the sun sets, feeling the chill of sudden death. Hey, up and run for the west while we survive these winters of disconnect. Thrive, wither and die with the sun. Surrender to death, then resurrect with fire on our tongues and thicker blood. Stubborn as the earth, waiting for the blizzard to come. It's just a mystery to some. They feel the cold, tell their bones to lay down. Afraid to stay around, they're hopping planes, trains and greyhounds. LA bound, the days are shades of grey now. Stay in and pull the shades down. The rain will flood the gutters and slush will suck it up roots. Winter is the curse we shuffle through, huddled in groups, growing indestructible roots and hold mics like they frozen. I hope the place don't shift and drop your fragile state into the ocean, New England patriots. It's in our nature to resist, that's what the fuck we're known for. Eyes forward till the Cold War was over. Survived another winter, buckling myself to the frozen ground. This time, syncopated to the sounds of falling snow with this rhyme. The constant sunshine of the west made me lose track. Eyes toward where the sun rises, so I decided to move back. Because I'd rather fill my lungs with chimney smoke as opposed to California smog that always seemed to make me choke. Yeah, the silence of falling snow enough to make you deaf. Give me overcast days and snow drifts. I wanna watch my breath float away into the sky. Season change, true words that I need to live my life by. Ask why Jack Frost is my friend again. Then pretend that in a couple of months I won't be climbing up these walls again. But I'll invite the cabin fever in with open arms. Nothing else to do but sit and write and settle on. Snowed in, writing new raps. Watching snow fall out the studio window is how I survived another winter. Do whatever we do to survive. When the lookalikes insisted that I go west, didn't book a flight, I shook my right fist full of protest. I slipped right into my snow vest, respect the dress code. We see your own breath when it gets cold. Heart rates get slow, every move is purposeful. The crowd stand with their arms crossed. Don't take it personal, it's gray skies, white lies and black ice. When the day dies, the nighttime's my afterlife. I made my sacrifice, not confined to this island drifter. Time shifter, get the troubles off your mind, sister. Don't be sensitive, sit beside a hide that sticker. Sure, hide your figure. Survive a winter wonderland. Understand sometimes we shiver. To stay alive, we don't follow the signs of a quitter. Talking with his mouth full, looking like his eyes were bigger than his stomach. But fuck it, pick a shucking and jiving. It just as damage to the inside like liquor. Inside your liver, slap me with a parental advisory sticker. You want constant sunshine, that's a side splitter. Got no time for punchlines, that's why I'm bitter. Frostbite, sarcasm, sealed, signed and delivered. Don't cry or whimper, fight the tide with a countercurrent. Never getting swept up by the river. Keep it sober till it freezes over. Survive another winter.
We survive winters, snotty nose with no coast. We kept it real. We survive winters, snotty nose with no coast. We kept it real. We survive winters, snotty nose with no coast. We kept it real. We survive. Wasn't easy, wasn't easy.
Yeah. It's a little something I wrote about my life growing up in Queens, Flushing. Young Yasha, Queens, Bronx to Queens to Jerusalem. Back to Queens with mom, my parents divorced. The custody battle was won, that was the end of that war. We wasn't rich, but we wasn't poor. I saw dad on the weekends. He picked me up and taught me the subway. Told me when I got old enough that I'd do it myself one day. I went to private school, was custody shit. Studied my shit, homework, while the other kids played outside. I used to watch the box hip-hop, I thought the sound was fly. And I would go play, but mom said it was okay. I used to see the older thugs dip with gold chains, Jordans and Hill figures, Nordicas and Guess jeans. So young in Queens, I didn't know too much. I learned from the older kids, and I was just a young buck. The shorties thought I was cute. I used to roll with little Jason. We stuck together like glue. And Jennifer was my age. We used to go to the store, quarter waters and cheese doodles, blow pops and all. That was the early 90s on Colden 4210. You only knew it if you lived there. I only had a few friends. The Queens life.
They learn when I hit it with
the Queens life.
Deep inconspicuous.
The Queens life.
You know who you fucking with.
Never know unless you grew up in the Queens life. Junior high school, I remember Joe and Alfie fucking with me. I was scared to go through the front, cause they was bigger than me. I started being on the block more, 12 years old. I would be chilling with sophomores, Gamar was large. I remember seeing him scrap, but whenever I seen him on Main, he'd always give me a dab. I used to ball at Maple. My shot was water and Jessica short black hair. My heart dropped when I saw her. Pat and Vaz lived in Bayside, further away. I used to go out there and wild out on Pat's birthday. That's when I learned more about hip-hop and graffiti. Street Fighter 2 was in every candy shop. UN, Brenner, and Cash, they had the blocks on lock. I copped firecrackers and watched them pop. Now that I recollect, the sound was reminiscent of gunshots. And hood rats with fat asses stood under bus stops. I watched the dice roll, the cash was immaculate. I saw the look in their eyes, the dough made them savages. And cats smoked Dells in the back of buses. Large pro mic, Geronimo on Flush, all from Flushing. The Queen's life.
They learn when I hit her with
the Queen's life.
the inconspicuous.
The Queen's life.
You know who you fucking with.
Never know unless you grew up in the Queen's life.
Them crazy ass queens, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Bring it to Flushing. Make my way to my stomping ground. I'm from Queens, word out.
So now rap gets a hold of me. Rap was molding me, cause it was in the hood and it was something that hit home with me. Johnny schooled me to the game cause he was trying to make it. Me and Sal wrote rap. The shit had us thinking, and kids was jumped for they 8-ball jackets and Jan Sports. Before it was Yak Balls, when Big was the king of New York. Helena had Omar, and that was my first experience seeing a young girl pregnant. Shit was serious. Years go by, I'm in high school. High school was my school. Miguel was my right-hand man. We ran things. I showed him my rap life. He showed me the Latin Kings. It was a family. a.t.c.q cared for me. I was out late night. Mommy was scared for me. I rocked low, bought a new piece when I got dough and battled for props. Shit, I was hot in the spot, yo. Walking in the early AM on the block alone. Yo, New York gave me my flow. Mommy gave me the globe. Hip-hop elated my soul. Queens made me a home. On Colden, 4210, I became who I am now, with more than just a few friends. The Queen's life.
They learn when I hit her with
the Queen's life.
the inconspicuous.
The Queen's life.
You know who you fucking with.
Never know unless you grew up in the Queen's life.
Them crazy ass queens, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Bring it to Flushing.
Queens, New York, I was raised here in the best MCs. I'm from Queens, motherfucker, word out.
Yeah, that cat was nice with his. Every time he rhymed, it was like he had advice to give. Even though he had his whole life to live, he got biz at all the open mics he did.
Yeah. I used to peep him at the New Eurekan every weekend. One night he started freaking, these rhymes couldn't believe him. It was like he wasn't even breathing. His performance left the crowd pleased for good reason.
In his neighborhood, trees and bruises, all he knew besides battling crews by 3s and 2s and breezing through. Cause he knew some shit MCs didn't. Pattern flipping, wordplay and straight spitting.
Freestyle or written, his style was different, far from the norm. No bullshit. Born to get on, but had no direction, no connection. But this one cat was checking
for him. An A&R man that saw him rocking, got him the call so he could call him and talk about his new career. Big rap star, and that was music to his ears.
Here, kid, take my card, give me a ring. I got big plans for us, big plans.
This kid, rock, microphones
every day and every night.
That's right.
When it came to rhyming
and do the brother flow.
Got skills,
freestyling.
The kid is nice.
You will be shocked to know
the writer rhyme, rip it up and write the next one.
Yeah, the brothers all that.
Due to hard times, my man signed on a dotted line. In his mind, feeling like he gotta shine. Even though he had no knowledge of the music biz, he needed dollars, but no one schooled.
So there he is, gassed by the cash advance, and his chance to hit wax. He would just sit back while the A&R got cast to submit tracks. Arrive at the session and find that the whack.
In fact, this was his first time up in the lab. You could tell he was pet the way he scribbled in his pad. Every session, no suggestions, just went with the flow. Bunch of yes men telling him, yo kid, you're gonna blow.
But all he blew was the dough. Unoverpriced producers, guest MCs, and time in the studio writing his rhymes. Plus trees to puff, unorganized but deep enough that the deadline was sneaking up.
So speeded up the album, outcome was whack. Dropped it, no one copped it, stood on the racks. His label released him, gave him the axe. Just another case of a cat that didn't know the haps. So MCs, take heed and don't let it happen to you.
Now goes another rapper. In this rap game, brother selling this soul, going out for the loot. Thinks he got a little fame,
but he was sadly mistaken.
He fell off.
You know how that goes.
When all you think about is the dope. Out of here, go in peace, nice to know ya.
Daisy, oh you're so shapely. Open your eyes up, if you wise up, you could be a lady, yeah, yeah.
Let's take this from the top. I wanna talk about a girl who's been around the block. She seems like a sweet chick, but she's a beatnik. Or so I've heard from all the cats that she sleeps with. She'll hold the conversation light as a twig, with a song and dance about liking to live. And before you know it, she slipped out of the party to paint the town with another good time Charlie. She likes diamonds in cashmere, but she'll settle for a dinner and cab fare. Back in school, she was a bad Betty who had to go steady with Chad, Derek, and Eddie. Now she's graduated to a homewrecker who never regrets, so save the lecture. You're stylish and cavalier, but sweetie, you need to take a look in the mirror.
Daisy, oh you're so shapely. Open your eyes up, if you wise up, you could be a lady, yeah, yeah. She's danger, and you can't save her. So call the Reverend, why in heaven can't you be a lady, yeah, yeah.
Let's take this from the top. 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 She seems straight off a billboard, with the looks girls kill for, but she swings like Happy Gilmore. I know one cat claiming her love while she runs around and drags his name in the mud, impersonating the good girl like charades. Till your soul, she's as cold as the ice capades. You'll be in the dumps feeling stabbed in the back while she's puffing on a cigarette, having a laugh. Buddy, you barked up the wrong tree, so sing a new song and keep it on key. And don't let the freak crawl back on your love seat. Say don't touch me, please move your butt cheek. She's a tramp, you can ask old Blue Eyes or Prince, who said at your age, not your shoe size. Girls, if you don't wanna be lonely, don't be, but show a little class, quick fast, so you won't be.
Daisy, oh you're so shapely. Open your eyes up, if you wise up, you could be a lady, yeah, yeah. She's danger, and you can't save her. So call the Reverend, why in heaven can't you be a lady, yeah, yeah.
Let's take this from the top. 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 Let's take this from the top.
Yeah, yeah. Illegitimate, 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 illegitimate. That's right, Daisy. You better do right. Daisy, you got to do what you got to do.
Oh man, just had the craziest dream. Oh man, boy, I don't know how to explain it. Just saw everybody, so many faces, man.
One day,
day I fell into a deep sleep and woke up in an unfamiliar place, standing right beside a brother with a known familiar face. I thought he passed away, but he said, "You could call me Mr. Wallace." From the way he dressed, I could tell that he was into dollars. I just followed him cause he wanted to show me about the club life and said something to me about the fact that I don't love life. He took me to his friend who had a tattoo of thug life that was right beneath his chest, and he didn't even seem stressed with people sitting around rapping about everything that happened, just joking and laughing. So I couldn't keep myself from asking, "Can you tell me where I am?" With my face about to lose it, they said, "You don't know, you in heaven for people of music." Then I looked around and found that Bob Marley's on acoustic, singing freaking Ty and Big L together trading pool sticks. With beats banging out, the speakers too hot to stop. On the turntables I saw Sub Rock and Scott LaRock. Feeling out of my mind, I broke into a dance like a b-boy and lost focus when I saw the moves of Trouble T-Roy. I began to think about the way we live and found to destroy somebody else's life, cause we don't hardly ever see joy. I'm walking around shaking hands with everybody famous. At the same time I'm thinking, yo, where in the hell my name is? The music dropped, turned around and everybody stopped, saying you can never die when you live for hip-hop. I'ma find another place to rest, say goodbye to everybody. See, I ain't even stressed, cause everything is gonna be alright. When I pass away, it's just a celebration of life. One day I'ma find another place to rest, say goodbye to everybody. See, I ain't even stressed, cause everything is gonna be alright. When I pass away, it's just a celebration of life. It's funny though, I never saw no alcohol or guns. They said, "Super, don't you be dumb, cause life don't give a refund." I tried to walk away, but then I bumped right into pun. He told me, "Stay a little while, relax yourself and have some fun. That's the most that you can do since you stepped into this deep spot." Excuse me, by the way, you see my man, the human beatbox? I saw somebody gay, but that was just his last name. He told me about the way he brought the true soul into the game. I said, "Thank you for the lesson, sir." And I just shook his hand, told me about the time this kid named took his van. But everybody cool, they get along in this heavy museum. I know some people that you probably recognize if you see them. I was done with people teasing me from Paul C to Eazy-E, but then I asked them all, "Yo, what is it that you need from me to let the people know that everything is going fine?" They try to tell about my dream and watch them say it's in my mind. All you want for me to do is make the best music I can and give a little inspiration to the women, every man, from Christians to Muslims, from wise men to thugs too. Wake up everybody, people die cause they love you. And when it comes to music, nonsense has gotta stop. See, you can never die when you live for hip-hop. Hip-hop, 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 hip-hop. I'ma find another place to rest, say goodbye to everybody. See, I ain't even stressed, cause everything is gonna be alright. When I pass away, it's just a celebration of life. One day I'ma find another place to rest, say goodbye to everybody. See, I ain't even stressed, cause everything is gonna be alright. When I pass away, it's just a celebration of life. One day, celebration of life. One day, one day,
and if you think we gonna bury you with them diamonds and shit on, you got another thing coming.
Chronics, whatever you need is in the black economics. Fished in his own Saturday at the shops. Even got chicken, but no pork chops. We don't slumber when we see the man to play the numbers. Payoffs just right, cause we keep it tight. You can always catch a dice game. Tongue is like the same thing. Heroin, cocaine, it's all in the game. Whatever you need that your soul's desire, it can be bought, cause everything's for hire. Even when it's dark and they say it's depressions. Black economics got millions in recession. See the picture that I paint, we stack it at the crib, not the bank. They wanna keep a watch on your tank. The way we circulate with the body, translate with the mouth, makes it hard to figure us out. Everything is hot from VCRs, DVDs. Any car you want with or without the keys. Even babysit, clean your house, hook your cable. Even mow your lawn if you can't or you're disabled. I reminisce with the brothers selling incense. I kick the lyrics for the love cause it's a gift. I had to say a comment on the black economics. Been here from the start so ain't no way you're gonna stop it. Black economics. When you need a beer at 3 in the morning when the liquor store is closed. Black economics. When you need a cable box for your house to watch pay-per-view. Black economics. We break big things to small things. because we gotta make that change.
Black economics.
We motivate, dominate, graduate, affiliate, associate.
Black economics.
We talk politics and give benefits, cause it's all a bunch of
Black economics.
Where you spend your money at? Where you spend your money at?
Black economics.
Where you spend your money at? Where you spend your money at?
Black economics.
Where you spend your money at? Where you spend your money at?
Just seeing black people in charge of everything. Just seeing black people in charge. Black people in charge of everything. Just seeing black people in charge.